Kilo India Alpha Hotel Airport Information Golf 1553 Zulu Weather Wind 209er at 9er gusting to 15 visibility 10 sky conditions few clouds at 3200 temperature 23 dew point 17 altimeter 3001 advise on initial contact you have information golf Kilo India
Hi, Captain Crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting us on board. Thank you.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to the stream this morning. We're doing 2 legs from Houston to Epley Field in Omaha, Nebraska. We are in the new livery for SkyWest. Oh, it's not a SkyWest new livery, it's a new livery for me. So, I'll give you guys a walk around here, what the aircraft looks like. That way you guys can get a look. We got 9 minutes until our departure. So here she is. Beautiful SkyWest livery. Got 48 passengers on board, 2,400 pounds of cargo, and 13,000 pounds of fuel, mainly because it's low IFR in Omaha right now. So hopefully it'll raise or burn off by the time we get there. And if not, then we'll be diverted to MCI. This is the plan. So we have enough fuel today for that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, here's our new livery, the actual SkyWest livery. Tail number November 741 Echo Victor. She's looking good, and we also have the, I can't think of the other tail number right now, but we have 2 tail numbers in this livery. So we're looking good. We get loaded up here. See what you say there, FNL. Have to catch Bill's flight. I'm glad. Angry got you too. Yeah, he got them both done the same night. And I think it was easy because all he had to do was change the tail numbers. The color and everything stayed the same. He just had to change the tail numbers on it. But he sent them both to me that same night. And the great thing about it is that I saw him online on P3D that night, and when I was looking at his website, I noticed one of the tail numbers were gone already. So I figured he was testing it out at that moment, and right when he posted it on his page on Discord, I commented on it. 'Cause I had a feeling that's what he was working on when I noticed it disappeared on his. So that's pretty fantastic. Let me get that started there. Alright, APU coming up. I think my livery requires a lot of work. He's got the 2 one left for me. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I forgot to do the, I knew that sounded weird. I gotta fix my audio. I just updated the FS Dream Team stuff, so I forgot to go back in and add my ground audio to it. So let me install that now. Alright. So that way that'll update that correctly. Alright, we got 2 more packs on board. See, I think GSX is still good to go. Here they come. You're telling me that doing the tail on an older liveries are harder because they require so much detail. Oh, gotcha. It's beautiful, dude. That variation is flown a lot from Denver to Cheyenne to Denver. I've seen. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, these liveries are fantastic. So speaking of that, at the end of this schedule, we're gonna be transferring to the Portland hub. So we're gonna do a bonus flight sometime this month here before the month's over with. Likely in the 737, we're gonna do a bonus flight from Houston to Portland. And that's where our next schedule is going to start. I haven't got that schedule in place yet, but that's where it's going to start at. Yeah, whenever our liveries are missing in a backlog, it means he's working on it or finishing it. Yep. Then I look for a message from him in Discord, and usually he's sending my file and stuff, we will chat to you about it. Yeah. Yeah, this livery is fantastic. And I really want to go to Portland so I can showcase these clouds a lot better against the terrain and how well it looks. Since I'm flying off flatland here and you can't really see how good this looks when we're around the mountain terrain and such. Alright, so looks like we're good there. Let's see, pack signs are on, landing elevation is set. Boost pumps will be coming on, altimeter set, FMS, IRS is set, radio navs are set, takeoff briefing. Oh, let's see, so we're going to be doing, get the charts up here. So we are at the Alpha gates right now. We're going to be taxiing 15 right is what we're going to be taxiing to. For departure, we'll be doing the stick 8 departure. This flight time is just under 2 hours, should be. That's what it should be. Alright, boarding's completed. But that's going to be our departure to the Watson transition. Right now we don't have any controllers online, so let me close that. Actually, let's go here. Alright, that's all loaded. Portland, Oregon, nice. I know it's been off for me to visit Seattle and Portland. Last night I did a flight in my 172. Luckily, I flew VFR from FNL to Clark. Oh, nice. How was that flight? Alright, those are closed.
That's great, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, I'd just like to give you a warm welcome.
It's a while since I flew the A2A. Yeah, same here. Little windy departure from FNL. I did stream. Oh yeah, yeah, I understand.
We most appreciate it. If you require any assistance from the cabin crew, please press the button above your head and be sure to listen to the safety briefing that we'll be playing in a few moments. You'll hear from me again once we reach our cruising altitude, but for now, once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us. Cabin crew, please, arm doors, thank you.
Alright, boost pumps coming on.
Ground to cockpit. We are connecting the tug now, so please confirm the parking brake is set.
Parking brake is set. Like we said, there's some stuff on my end that may involve the streaming. Right, I understand.
We're locking the gear now.
Alright, APU is on. Check papers on board. Takeoff date is set. Verified on the speed tape. Doors closed. Lock beacons on. Fuel pump quantity is on. Hydraulic pumps will be coming on. Actually, it says we can just set it to auto. Let's see which way we're facing. West. I think it's that one.
All right, Captain. Bypass pin is
Give me one
inserted and the tug is connected. Ready to push at your discretion, and please release parking brake. Captain, you are clear for engine start.
Alright, we'll get ready to get it started here. Get one started. I got N2 spooling up on number 1. There's 20%.
Pushback complete, set parking brakes and confirm.
Alright, N1 looks good, IG2 looks good, N2s are good, oil temps coming up, oil pressure looks good, generator is good on number 1. Set the parking brake here. Get number 2 started. Alright, I'm parking at gate 1. That's where we will be parking on our turn coming back. I got 2 spooling up. Looking for 20. Right there's 20%.
Stand by. Unlocking the gear.
Alright, Gen's on.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. We'll signal you on the side and have a good flight.
Packs are on. Hydraulics. Coming on. Pew going off. ISO valve off. We got the wave off from him on the side there. Hydraulics will become pressurized here shortly, fully pressurized. Flaps 8 set. Pressures active. Verify 1B, 2B, and 3B. There they go. And we got flaps 8. Pressurized there. Hydraulics, electrics, riding off the generators on the buses. Flight controls check. Full right, center, full left, center, full forward, center, full aft, center rudder check, right check, center, left check, speed brakes extended and retracted. Alright, get nose wheel steering on, nose light on, rec light on. Like we're good. Let's just go over that start check. After start, Gen 1s, 2s auto, bleed valves are on the generators. Packs are on. Anti-ice is off, probes off, they'll come on before takeoff. Electrical check. Rudders check, nose wheel steering on. Taxi check, flaps are 8 and indicated. Flight controls check, trim 6.4 in green. Thrust reversers are on. Flight instruments check. FNS is auto tune, brake temps are good. Let's see. Plus the additional work we have had lately for things I'll keep quiet here. Oh, gotcha. You know, yeah, I'm probably next week gonna say something about it. Maybe on Thursday next week I can see about sharing with you. Okay, hey, just let me know. No worries. And George Bush Intercontinental Traffic, SkyWest 5431 will be taxiing from the north side Alpha Gates via November Charlie Whiskey Papa from runway 15 right. George Bush. I don't know that there's anybody here. Let's go brakes off. Let's get moving. So yeah, we're a little bit heavier today, just in case we have some issues with the weather. Clear left and right. We're actually gonna go. We'll go Whiskey Bravo, November Bravo is what we'll do. We're still clear right. Can say is once I'm done the Alaska flight, I need to reevaluate my virtual airline situation, like 1 flight a month minimum, SWA, and then 1 or 2 flights with virtual. Got you with United. Still clear right. Oh, that's pretty. The other is that I want to get some of the awards my virtual airlines has and get. Oh, gotcha. How does that work? 3 right, November Bravo. Whiskey Charlie here. Alright, got 15 left, 15 right at the hold short of Whiskey Charlie. Radar coming on. Keep the lights on. Continuous, manual. Probe heat's on now. They've already been notified to be seated before takeoff. Light strobes are on. Fuel is manual. Cross flow is off. Ignition is continuous. Flight attendants advised and they are seated. Transponders on. Squawking 2200. Radars on. Gas check clear, and we should have takeoff okay. Well, other than the parking brake ramp being on there. Just double check my departures out of Bush right now. I got no departures. Got somebody landing 26 right. That's normal. Perfect. I can depart out of here. Like I don't know if you. Oh, I know that have flying the line with types of aircraft, and I do that and get awards for that. Okay. I don't know if you have access to virtual UAL awards page. I haven't looked at it. Retired mission awards. They have details on how to qualify. Once I do that, I have to put in sim cars, smart cars, Pyreps that I finished it. And I get a nice picture. Oh, okay, sweet. That's cool. That is cool. Alright. George Bush Intercontinental Traffic, SkyWest 5431, entering runway 15 right for departure to the northwest. George Bush. We're going to make a right turn out here as well. Alright, parking brake back off. Again, approach in is clear. We have 15 right identified on the runway. Runway is clear. Departure in looks clear. Alright, MFD shows 15 right as well. Let's get our head and bug set. Actually, we'll get head and bug set to our right turnout. Should be like this direction. Alright. Alright, we're squared away. Get that nose wheel steering off. Alright, guys, we're going. Engine instruments look normal, stable on the toga. Airspeed's alive. Engine instruments look normal still. ITT is good. Balanced. Vibrations are normal. Oil pressures, all temps still look good. There's V1, rotate. We got positive rate of climb.
Copy traffic. Car clerk 695 at gate 29, pushing back up the runway to departure.
Above 1,000 foot flaps. Alright, we'll start our right turn out there. Back to climb mode. Flaps up. Alright, flaps up, gears up versus disengage. continuous, we'll turn it off. Cross manual on the fuel, back to auto. There, we'll go direct vice. Set nav. Altitude will go 34,000 feet. Zero set. Increase our speed here. On the speed. Alright, so far all looks good. We are pressurized 3.2 on PSI, rate of climb 800, cabin altitude 800. Alright, passing 8,000. Like I haven't ventured too far with it yet, but I have gotten many awards outside of tour of Alaska on coast to coast or visited former UAL hubs. Oh, got you. Ready to go. Beautiful. Thank you. Alright, 3 minutes in. Alright, there's 10,000. Let our crew in the back know we're above 10,000. Lights coming off. Accelerate to 290. Our TAT is still 20, so that's good. We don't need any anti-ice right now. Alright, 290 on the speed. Let them start serving drinks right now. Alright, passing 11,000. The speed's increasing to 290 as well. Hey, let me know as well if my audio, my voice audio isn't, if it's not 5x5, if you can, or if it is. I think that is because of how my schedule is. There will be times I'll fly on my day off, and other times I'll fly when I'm back home, right on. Says we're an hour and 57 minutes out right now. We're expected to arrive in an hour and 21 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, 16 TAT. But yeah, I don't want to be like guaranteed I'm flying every day off. I need to get back to random because I can't do a schedule for at least me. Right? Yeah, that's, I mean, same here. Okay, 5x5. Yeah, I try to, like I said today, I didn't even know I was going to be off today until yesterday. I was talking to another tech, and he said that he got the notification or an email from our dispatch that if they received that email, then they're working today, and I never got that email, so that made me happy that I didn't have to work today. All right, coming up on transition. We set it from the captain side there. Alright, 29902. It is. Alright. Recognition lights going off as well. Alright, we're above the clouds. We don't need our anti-ice, so that's good. It should be smooth sailing here for a while, so we'll go ahead and take the seatbelts off and focus in the back. Voice isn't drowned out by the plane, and it's not drowned out by your voice. Oh, sweet, perfect. I did change a couple things on my audio yesterday, last night. All right, passing flight level 200, PSI 6.4, no master or cautions or warnings. Everything still looks good. Engine instruments are good. Vibrations are normal. Yeah, I went and changed my system audio from studio quality to DVD, because I had it set at DVD quality at one point in the sound settings, because it makes a difference on how well it sounds. So I had to change that, and then I also had to drop the audio because it seemed like the sim was going to be more loud than my voice before I started the stream. So I had to kind of tinker with that. But perfect. If it sounds great, perfect. Thank you. Decimal streaming this morning too. He just did Chicago to Charlotte, and now he's Charlotte to Louisville. He just pushed in taxi into for departure. Sometimes the best flying I have found isn't the plan way out, but planning is nice, so no unwanted surprises. Exactly. That's why I always double check, triple check everything. When I get my gates and stuff set up, I completely should close P3D, open my task manager to make sure P3D isn't still running in the background or control is still running, and then I'll reopen the sim and load and go from there. Alright, passing flight level 230, 8 minutes in. Got the moon there in the background. Looks like empty centers online right now. Alright, passing flight level 260. Says we're expected to arrive in an hour and 16. That's the planned arrival, is an hour 16 minutes. I am definitely behind the curve on that right now, so we're going to likely be late getting into here. Yeah, I hear you on that schedule thing, FNL. Yeah, when you working full time, this really just comes, you know, as you can and as you have the energy to do it. Oh, cool! You off till Sunday? Right on. Hey, dude, you don't gotta explain that, man. We all understand that. You got a full-time job. I think it's different when you announce, "Hey, I'm gonna be doing streaming full-time," and you kind of got no excuses. You know, you kind of gotta have a schedule. You kind of gotta let your followers know, you know, that you're gonna be streaming. You know what days you're gonna be streaming on, because you're full-time. You know, you don't have a job of any other sort. So, but you have a job, man. That's understandable. Trying to check my precision mode right now. All right, passing flight level 290. Looks like Decimal's about to take off now. All right, so far everything looks good. You shouldn't be passing. Passing flight level 300.
Abbreviated briefing with your current position to Kilo India Alpha Hotel 2 Kilo Oscar Mike Alpha Airman Sierra is valid for IFR and mountain obscuration. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight. No segments active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions. Kilo Uniform Tango Sierra wind 209er at 9er gusting to 15 visibility 10.
It's crazy because it's very windy and at MCI and VFR. KOMA's not very far from there. It's pretty much dead. Well, at least it increased to IFR now. Scattered 400, broken 700. We'll see how that works out.
700, broken temperature 6, dew point 6, altimeter 29er 38, winds aloft for the en route area at 4,000 feet, wind 285 at 5.
So yeah, we'll backtrack.
0,000 feet,
Go to
wind
MCI, worst
288
case.
at 5, 6.
Yeah, winds are crazy.
4,000 feet, wind 269er at 126 at 4,000 feet, wind 264.
All right, 1,000 to go.
At 2,000 feet, wind 243 at 34. VFR flight is not recommended. Update.
VFR flight not recommended.
Contact Flight Watch 120.
I got less than 1,000 feet to go here. And I haven't updated to that hotfix because it's not really beneficial to me to update to it. Switch back to cruise. Let our speed increase. We're gonna go Mach 83. Let that increase. Set our power to 80, 3.5. There we go. That should hold us right where we need to be. Captain will give the announcement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level and we're not anticipating any major delays, so hope to have you at your destination on time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items, and I invite you to please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I understand F&L. Yeah, I'm still on 5.3, but they released a hot fix last week for 5.3, and nothing that was done on it looks beneficial to me, so I'm not gonna upgrade to the hot fix. I'm gonna leave mine exactly where it's at until maybe the next hot fix or the next increment comes out. All right, we're already 10 minutes behind schedule, so we are gonna be late. All right, we're in cruise 8.5. My food, I look at this as being snacks. So we'll give them that because this is almost a 2-hour flight. So we'll give them some snacks as well. Oh man, yeah, dude. Me and my wife watched Die Hard 2 days ago. We watched Die Hard 1. We haven't watched 2 yet. I crashed. Oh man, I hear you. There you go. Yeah, we watched Die Hard 1. Like I said, we still have to finish the rest of it there. Alright, so far we're looking good. Again, an hour, 16 minutes left in flight. We're only 19 minutes in flight since departure, so that's good. Alright, overhead panel all looks normal. Doors closed. Vibrations are good. Everything else looks good. Lower panel looks good. Oh yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, Home Alone. The funniest part, one of the funniest parts, to me is on part 1 of Home Alone when Kevin slides out into the treehouse, and Marv's like, "What if he calls the cops?" And is it Harry? Harry's Joe Pesci, right? I think Harry's Joe Pesci. He's like, he's not gonna call it from a treehouse. Come on, let's get him. That part was funny because he was like mid-sentence and didn't realize how he's gonna call the cops from a treehouse. It's like, what if he's calling the cops? It's not calling the cops from a treehouse. That part's hilarious to me. That was funny. If those thieves knew what's good for them, they'd turn around, right? That's the crazy thing, is how many thieves actually hang around that long trying to steal something. The moment they know they've been made, they normally hightailing it out of there to go somewhere else to try to make a quick steal. Those guys really wanted what was in that house. Yeah, so we're going into some, definitely going into some IFR weather here. I think the hotel scene in the second one, is in the shot. Oh yeah. Talking to TV. Yeah. I laughed so hard when the hotel guys like, I'm afraid you're mistaken. Let me see what the temperatures are in Omaha right now, because we may have to start up the APU and run the bleeds off the APU. Oh, it's 45 degrees. We're good. We're above freezing. Omaha. Just got to keep an eye out for this IFR, because we're not RVR equipped. Sure, not from the right seat, we're not. So what I'll likely do, like I said, is, I mean, we could always try the approach and see how it turns out and go mist and then divert to our alternate. You know what? I gotta look at Home Alone 2 again, man. I haven't seen that one in forever. Home Alone 1 is just embedded in my brain of memory. I have to relook at part 2. Heck, might have to look at all of them, because I, like you, I think I stopped at 2. I don't think I saw the ones after that. All right, 265 and 57. Just give a quick power up on active sky here. See the audio where it would sound like something was shooting at you, because the walls are such where it is bleak. But the second one, the hotel walls. Oh yeah. It's embarrassing. start running. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, because it's a house, it's a little bit more believable. Alright, let's see our arrival. Pawnee City 1 arrival, which really isn't anything. And Timo, turbojets expect 16,000 at Timo. That's 220. Probably, I think we're going to plan for 1-4 right as we're going to plan. Actually, let's drop that back down. I'll just go up here closer. Let's go right. Coming from the south anyway. We're gonna do vectors to final. We're not gonna do any not doing anything else from there. Vector ourselves in from there. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we're a little bit behind schedule. Hopefully these winds will give us a hand here. Alright. 1-4 right. We'll set up 4. MDA, it's going to be 200 or 1185 is what it says. Well, 1190. 9 minutes in and 1 hour 6 minutes to go. Like I said, hopefully we can catch a break. But yeah, we can't shoot the not gonna shoot Cat 2, not from this side. I think we were using a heads up display. Maybe, but I also don't know the regs for SkyWest if they're able to do RVR. Cat 2s, I'd have to look into that. I have not looked into that. Alright, beautiful clear skies, excellent flight so far. Wi-Fi is good. That works. Yo, Desmond. Mr. Takeoff, just checked my phone and saw you were online 30 minutes ago. Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. I'm still watching you over here too. On where they're taking police officer, and he's like, this is the second time. What kind of parents are you are you kind of face? He's like, sure you find it. I need to get to my PC so I can watch you too. Yeah, so far from Decimal, he's on leg number 3, or leg number 2 now. sleep and or lunch. Give them for a bit, and I'll probably leave soon because I have to work at 2 p.m. Mountain time. So I'll be out like 30 minutes before that. Yeah, true that. Time check in. So I should be doing that group flight tomorrow. What? Oh, what group flight? Where we going to? Where to? Let me know so I can make sure I got the scenery. Forward. Not sure. Oh, hold on. Tomorrow's Christmas, man. What time? What time? What time are you thinking? Because honestly, once I knock these out, I'm done with this schedule. And hopefully I can do some more flying. If my wife and mother-in-law is here, when my mother-in-law comes over, if they're knocked out tomorrow morning and we don't plan on doing anything, then I'll likely do a flight. So yeah, let me know. Yeah, we can do it in the morning. But let me know what time, because that's typically when we do the Christmas stuff. It's early in the morning. Typically, I think last year we probably did it like around maybe 9 or 10. I think it was really when we woke up. We didn't have a set time. We're gonna be working tomorrow from 10:30 to 9 p.m. Oh man, FNL, that's the entire day. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message on Discord and let you know exactly what happens there, because I don't plan on leaving tomorrow and going anywhere. So I'll let you know there. Any thoughts on where you want to go? We can fly around Columbia if you want. We haven't. I haven't gotten to really fly into any of my Columbia scenery. Yeah, that is a long shift, man. This goes well with your flying. Yeah. Want to fly anywhere? I've been to CRJ. Okay. That works, man. We'll definitely do it. Cause like I said, I have no plans on leaving the house tomorrow to go anywhere. So I am game for it. I'm not seeing the top of the center on here. Alright, so again, we have MCI as our alternate if this weather doesn't clear out. In Omaha, I will say this scenery looks pretty good for the Omaha Epley Field scenery in 5.3. So I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. Landing there. That's why I chose to fly here during the day, because it looks pretty good. Doesn't look that great at night, even though I have dynamic lighting here. It just doesn't look all that great. Yeah, I work all of Christmas and all of Christmas Eve. New guy shifts. Yep, there it goes. Gotta pay the dues. Have the audio and then the line guy in the evening. Yeah, it's probably because the new guy, right? It's very possible, man. New guy gets the crappy shifts. Yeah, I'll be working on New Year. I think I'm not sure. I complain, I get the money. Right, there you go, FNL. So far, everything looks good. They're happy in the back. We're at 100% on satisfaction. It's an excellent flight so far. Beautiful clear skies. Wi-Fi is good. Love the engine noise. This is a great book. Somebody's reading. 37 minutes in, 59 minutes to go. So let's see. Let's turn this on. That way I can go for the approach things with the guys here. So go back to charts, airports. And again, we got MCI as our alternate. Alright, so we're going to be planning for 14 right, which will put us near the terminal here. We're going to be parking at Bravo 12. So that's we're planning for 14 right, ILS. Oh, that's departure. Star, we're doing the Pawnee. I know Pawnee isn't the city from, that's the city from Parks and Recs. Pawnee. Doing the Pawnee 1 arrival, which is really nothing at all. So we intercept the Pawnee VOR. VorTac, what that looks like that is. At Timo, we'll be going down to 16,000. Then Samuna, we're going to continue outbound to Mepwe. Got Air Force Base right there, okay. And then continue north. And then we'll come in and expect vectors to final from 1 right. That's what we'll be doing there. Excuse me. Let me read the readout. Yep, Pawnee VOR, yeah, Pawnee radio 001. The Timo to Munar. 14 right runways. Descend. Oh yeah, depart Mepwe heading 355. Expect radar vectors to final approach. Alright, ILS. Localize 14 right. Alright, we already have our localizer frequency tuned in. Course is already set as well for 142. Final approach fix is going to be Zadar at 2400. 1185 for the MDA. Minimum airport elevation is 985. Touchdown zone is 985. Minimum safe altitude around the VOR is 4,100 feet. Missed approach climb 1900, then climbing left turn at 3000, direct to OVR code. And that hold, missed approach, alternate miss, no direct, intercept. I could do a teardrop or a parallel entry here. And join the holding pattern. And then we'll get set up to, because if it's low VFR, we're not going to be able to just go around and come back. We're going to go missed. And then get set up for our alternate, which again is at MCI. So even on the top-down view, you have the missed approach. Straight out to the OVR holding. We got one obstacle here pretty close to our approach path, 1,800 feet. To look out for, just to our left of that path. We have quite a few out here, but they should be a non-factor for us on this approach unless we get too far off the approach course. Alright, from the profile view, we have a 3-degree glide slope path. Once intercepted the glide slope. Again, Zadar 2400. We got ALSIF 2 for the approach lighting system. PAPI lights are going to be on the left. If they have it modeled correctly, it should be. Again, missed approach information there we already went over. Again, we'll be doing the ILS. Hold on, is this right? Oh yeah, because we're not doing the Cat 2 or 3. I'm not qualified or equipped for that. So we're doing that down to minimums. If we don't see it at 200 feet above, or if we have the approach lighting system at 200 feet, we continue down 100 feet above the runway area. So we can go 100 feet above that. And so again, airport elevation is 985, so we can go 1085. We can descend 100 feet above the runway if we have the approach lighting system in sight to continue our landing. So we'll be doing a half-mile visibility, which I think that's increased as well. Yeah, it's 4 statute miles visibility, so we're good. It was 3/4 of a mile earlier when we took off from Houston. So that's that. Turn this back off now. Tomorrow I have the Villo and then the line guy in the evening. Yeah, I can say I have been lucky. It will be the first for me in 30 years to not be home for Christmas. Hey, gotta start sometime. Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, you know, you'll start getting to that seniority list anyway, to where you won't be working those shifts. That's why I believe in seniority. It works. It makes people appreciate when they don't have to work holidays or certain weekends or such, rather than, oh, we're just being fair. And then that same person that being fair to is the one calling in, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. Get the airlines. Oh yeah, true. For to knock it out of the way and get the seniority ASAP, so I can be off those days in the future. There you go. Oh yeah, Parks and Recs. Yep. Like your ride is extra smooth. Yeah, it's been smooth so far. We haven't had any issues. Even though we got some nice winds, and right now we're not in any turbulent air right now. Visual approach with ILS is the backup. No, we're doing ILS. There's no visual. Not for this one. We'll be doing the ILS because it is overcast still. Oh no, it just went VFR. So maybe we'll be doing the visual, but ILS is the backup. Yeah, it just updated 10 minutes ago. Scattered 1,000. We still have our alternate just in case, but we'll see. And we can likely skip doing a actual mist if we do happen to go around. If the ceilings increase to at least 2,000, we'll be able to just go around. Actually, we needed to increase to about 2,500 feet. We can get it to increase to 2,500 feet. We can just go around and come back and land again. If anything gets screwed up, that could be the plan. But if the ceilings stay at 1,000 feet, we're going mist to hold. Unless the controller comes online, then we'll give vectors back to final. Try that landing again. But as of right now, with the ceilings being scattered at 1,000, we don't want to be in a traffic pattern at 2,500 feet in the clouds. So that's the plan. Yep, so agree on that seniority. Right on. Max out. Let's tune into our 5. I got that dialed in. Alright, 47 minutes in. Some water. Some drinks. Alright, so 47 minutes remain in here. Actually, anything you have noticed on my Captain Sim 7305, I know you haven't flown it, but what you've seen and heard, I know, because I've flown it a lot, it's been showing me some bugs, and I don't blame anyone if they choose not to get it. But I do understand if someone wants just to get the 733 for nostalgia purposes. Shoot, that night was the only thing I noticed with the engine gauges, the speed indicator. Not doing what it's supposed to do. That was the one thing I noticed. Aside from like you and Jason always says that the way that it stops is unrealistic. Alright, I'm going to try something here and see if this works. I want to see if you guys can answer these questions here, and then I'm going to give my answers here on it. So I was wanting to do this for a while, so I'm going to try that here since we have 44 minutes in flight. We're going to do one of the mode method quizzes. This one should be fun, shouldn't be hard to do. And I'm going to let you guys give your answer, and then I'll give my answer once you're done. We got 6 questions. Braking VNAV following profile trim. Oh, night external taxi, landing lights are unrealistic. Oh, yes, definitely the landing lights, man. The landing lights are ridiculously bright. Just crazy bright. Alright, so I'm going to bring up my stream display. Hopefully my audio still shows. So we're going to bring this up. Alright, you guys should see this quiz here. Let's see if you guys can answer these questions, like I said, and I'll give my answers. Or then I'll answer them from mine. What is this? It's subscreen. Alright, so this should be fun for you, FNL, because going to the North Pole Village is what it says, and it asks, can you fly the North Pole RNAV approach to runway 18? So let me know if you can't see this. If I need to expand it more, I'll read it out as well. So it's it says Sanders Workshop International. The RNAV GPS 18. Let's see what the questions is. Alright, question number 1 says you've been cleared for RNAV 18 approach and you just crossed Santa inbound. What altitude can you descend to? So we just crossed, as it says, Santa which is here, at 3,000 feet, going to clause. So I'm gonna leave that there just for a second so you guys can see it. And we'll come back down. So our answers is it 3,000, 2,500, 400, 250. Alright, FNL, you gave 2,500. I'm gonna agree with you on that. So we'll select 2,500, see if that's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. Lowest you can descend is 2,500 feet prior to clause. Make sure you're watching for reindeer when you're in VMC. Alright, so we got one correct. Alright, what is the highest point on the plane view map? We'll bring that up here. So that's here, the highest point. Where is the highest point? Oh. Okay, I see the highest point. Yep, 2,500 to capture the ILS. That is correct. Can you still hear me? Make sure you guys can still hear me. Check, check. Oh yeah, you can still hear me. Okay. Alright, let me know when you see the highest point and give your answer. Oh, we just had some crossing traffic here. Okay, cool, you can hear me. Yeah, and I have the whole picture here, so if you see the highest point, just say yeah, you got it or not, and we'll go down to the questions. Go back to the questions. Question and answers. I have to say it's a tie between Santa and making a list. What is making a list? Oh, I see list right there. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's close that off. And we'll go back to the answers there. Alright, so it says Chimney Research Facility, Workshop Complex, Workshop NDB, Runway 18. So my answer is going to be Workshop Complex. And you said a tie between Santa and making a list. Unfortunately, neither of those two are on here. Let's bring it back up so you can see it if you want to change your answer. And then we'll bring this back up and we'll go over why the answer is the answer. And let me read the question again for you. What is the highest point on the plane view map? So not highest altitude, highest point, meaning the highest obstacle or terrain. Let me see what decimal. Okay, decimal's still in descent here. Yep, I'm stepping out for a bit. Wants to check on some food. Okay, got you, decimal. Alright, you're going with Workshop. Alright. That's what I'm going with as well. Let's see. That is correct. Workshop Complex is 65 feet. Santa and elves need room to make all of those presents. But what tells you the highest point is that arrow right there. That arrow pointing at those obstacles right there is telling you that that is the highest point on this plane view area. So that is correct. Alright, so question number 3. You've crossed clause inbound and you're using RLS minimums. What the heck is RLS minimums? Oh, it's probably on the chart. What altitude can you descend to? Oh, RLS minimums. Let's bring that chart up again. We'll scroll down to the minimums. RLS is right here. Give you a chance to take a look at that. And then we'll look at the answers. We're 37 minutes out on our flight here. I had actually been thinking about doing this for a while. When I have flights long enough to try to do these quizzes during the flight, keeps me sharp, keeps everybody else sharp. 250 AGL and 200 minimum rev. What is this at? Where's this at? This is at the North Pole RNAV. It's asking us questions of what can we do on the North Pole at Santa's Workshop International. What all we can do on this RNAV approach. Yes, this is a real thing. This is, well, I don't know that this I don't think this is a real thing, this chart. I don't think this is a real place. It says NTPL, but I don't think this is real. FNL would know this if it's real or not before I do, but I doubt it. I doubt it's a real location. But it's still something to be able to use to still answer and look at the approach charts. That looks so fake, like a $15 bill. Right? Alright, so FNL, you said 250 for the RLS, and if you want to get in on this decimal, the question is, you cross clause inbound and you're using the RLS minimums. What altitude can you descend to? So we'll bring that back up again here. I couldn't find our KO Bilson at North Pole Airport. Oh, gotcha. Alright, so here's the RLS. DA is 250 and 200. I'm inclined to agree with that. I like it though. It's good to introduce folks. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Desmond. And that's what I was saying earlier. It was something I had been wanting to do, but wanted to make sure my flights were long enough to where we can kind of mess with these quizzes. But it's BaseBoard method. If you follow them on Facebook, they do a lot of these posts on Facebook, just these quizzes. They got a lot of quizzes too, so that's why I was thinking of doing it, because it kind of makes it interesting to go over. All right, so give your answers, folks. Number 3, we got 500 MSL, 400 MSL, 250 MSL. I'll just write mine in here as well. My answer is going to be 250 MSL. Yeah, I believe I follow both method. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go with 250 MSL. FNL, you went with 250 as well. And then I'll select the answer. I guess I'll always select the answer I go with. And if I'm wrong, then it'll prove that you guys are right. Let's see, Desmond, where are you at? Okay, you're out of 10,000 feet, looks like? 12,000 feet? Alright, so I'll go ahead and select 250. Looks like we are correct. The RLSDA is 250 feet. MSL, I'm at 10,000 right now. Okay, gotcha, Desmond. Which is 200 feet above the touchdown zone. You should be able to land in most weather after you deliver all the presents. That's what it tells us. Alright, question number 4. Can you circle to land if Rudolph isn't available? Alright, now I know. Now we know for sure it's fake. Alright, the RNAV 18 approach. Again, question is, can you circle to land if Rudolph isn't available? So let's see if we can do circling minimums, or if we have circling. In the caution area, here it doesn't say that you can't do any circling. We don't have any takeoff alternate minimums and arrival minimums, or approach minimums, I think is what it is. Alright, circle to land. Section here, authorized only when Rudolph is available. Actually, I shouldn't be saying anything. I'm supposed to let you guys read it and find where you're supposed to get your answer at. Why is the weather showing up in the sim? I made a weather observation. That should not be showing up in my sim. That's weird. I don't know why that's showing up. Circuit to land is usually on the bottom right. Is it? Letting you guys get the answer to that. FNL says no, Rudolph. I don't believe so. No is what I'm going with. I'm going with no as well. I know that because my former company wasn't authorized to do circle. Oh, gotcha. Alright, what are you going with, Decimal? Can we do circling to land if Rudolph is not available is the question. Nope, he says no. Alright, let's go with no. Let's see what our answer is. We're going to go with no. Alright, looks like we're correct so far. We're 4 for 4 on our answers. Rudolph is pretty important here, as you can see in the lower right corner of the approach chart. If Rudolph isn't available, circle to land is not authorized. Alright, looks good. Let me check you again over here, Decimal. Alright, looks like you're coming in on your approach. Alright. Alright, Decimal, I understand if you can't chime in right now. You're on critical phase of flight, looks like. Oh, you're still at 10,000, okay. Alright, question number 5. You reach your DA and you can see the runway. What initial altitude would you climb to on the missed? Oh, you can't see the runway. What initial altitude will you climb to on the missed approach procedure? So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to bring the chart up. You guys see where that information is and give your answer. And I'll give mine. So here's our chart. Scroll down. Oh, you want all the way down here? I hate I can't make this big. Oh, actually, hold on. I can shrink it some. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. And that way I can try to fit as much of that in here as possible. Hopefully that's not too small. All right, FNL says 2,500, I believe, is it. Go to the Missed Approach tab up top up here. Oh, right here. Yeah, it's 2,500. All right, both of y'all say 2,500. I agree. All right, this is all in MSL. So 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 is an answer choice, and 3,000. So you say 2,500. That is correct. Climb to 2,500 direct to Mistletoe, then turn right to Kissing and hold. Alright, 5 for 5 so far. Let's see if we can get a cool 100 on this. Alright, after you go missed, you're cleared for the approach a second time. As you descend toward the runway, what approach lights would you expect to see? Alright, so those are our 4 answer choices. We'll bring the chart back up here. You guys tell me, what approach lights should you see? Alright, I'm going to stop right there. You guys tell me what approach lights you should see. And where you should see it at. Cha-ching money. Is it SALS? I think it's SALS is what it says. S-A-L-S. FNL says Tinsel. Tinsel Twinkle SALS. Alright, let's see if that is correct. There's Tinsel Twinkle. And And that's what you guys said, Tinsel Twinkle. Let's go with Tinsel Twinkle. Alright, looks like that was correct. Tinsel Twinkle lights are Santa's approach lights of choice. As you can see on the approach chart, there's no better way to find a runway. Alright guys, we got 100% on that score. Hey man, good job on that today, folks. Oh, why can't I zoom back in? Oh, wrong one. Alright. Hey man, good job on that quiz, folks. Excellent work out there today. You guys, flight chops are sharp, as our guy on the Flight Chops channel says. For the quick Tinsel Twinkle will work just fine. Alright, let's see. You still at 10,000? Alright, you're starting to come in. Let me get you off of the screen here and I'll watch you on my time. Alright, we'll take the stream display off. Go back to the main. I still got you over here descending into those clouds there, Decimal. Hey, good job on that quiz, guys. Alright, we're back in here. I don't know why this text is scrolling across the top. I know I have that turned off. I don't know why that's coming in up here. It shouldn't be. They keep bringing that up for some reason. I just don't want to go outside of the stream and come back in because it acts weird. Let me check active sky. I know I have that turned off. Let's see, options. Sim text, show text. Yeah, well, my text turned. Oh, I just have lost message on, but I don't have weather. I don't know why that's showing up there. It shouldn't be. You did it, man. You did it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try to do on the streams. Like I said, if we got plenty of time to do a quiz, we'll bring the quiz up, and we'll slowly start getting into some of the harder quizzes as we go. We'll start doing a little bit more difficult ones. But like I said, we'll make sure we got plenty of time to do it. I hate to do this, but let me see something. Let me go in here and try to turn this thing off. I hate seeing this scroll text come across here. General. Stationary. Message text. Well actually message text is going to turn off when I see GSX stuff. I don't want that either. But that shouldn't be scrolling across here. Alright, well that looked like it made it stop, maybe. I may have to check active sky here on my main PC. Alright, this one's turning in. Let me see. I know this is going to screw up something. Let me make sure I don't have it set here on the options. Send text messages. Oh, that's all turned off too. I don't understand. I don't understand why this message is showing up. Let me see if I switch to a different frequency. I think I'm gonna have to close active sky here and then open it back again. No reason that should be showing up there. Oh, crap. It's because I closed active sky. Let me open it back up. Bear with me here, folks. Stupid text is still coming back up. I don't know why that text is popping up. it's not wanting to connect on my second PC now, so I'm gonna I'll reopen it back on my main one. That's where it's. Let's see, like ah, crap. Now it's not even connecting. Now it's not even want to connect either of the two. My main PC or my backup. Alright, I may have to just... Alright, it's probably just going to be clear weather then of us landing in here, folks. Yeah, unfortunately, Active Skies don't want to connect now. I knew I shouldn't have opened it on the on my other PC. Alright, so we're going to be landing with clear skies now. Let me get this going. Yeah, because I can't, it's not picking up out. I'm pretty sure I have to close the sim out before it actually recognizes it again. I'm not doing that. I like this freaking message to disappear though. I don't know why that's coming up. Oh, you know what? 122.8 might be the, you know what? Forget it. Let me turn it off. So I'm just going to have to deal with that being off. Information off. Alright, we're coming up on top of the descent now. Going down to 16,000 at tempo. It says it's VFR anyway, so that's what we'll be doing. You're watching both you now. Uh-oh, Active Skies. Well, it's not. It's just I'm getting that scrolly text across the top, and I think that's because of, I believe somewhere in this part of the country, 122.8 is an actual frequency, at least in the sim for weather. So I think that's what it is, because I remember many times flying out this way and I just started getting an ATIS readout on the Unicom frequency. So I think that's what it is, if anything. Hey, MCI. I see decimals coming in to land. Yeah, no worries. At least that's the least of our worries of anything. So the good thing on that is that the sim is still going. So we're good there.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again, you'll be delighted to know that we will shortly start making their way around the aircraft, it would be most appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, we're definitely behind. Let me let these people know we're going to be late getting in here. I'll let the captain let them know.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again, unfortunately it looks as though we may be a little bit delayed in our arrival. We'd like to apologise in advance for any inconvenience this may cause, but please be assured we're doing our very best to get you on the ground as quickly as you can. Thanks for your patience.
I think I'm going to have to tune into the actual frequency now. Actually, I can't even hear what that is. Yeah, I wish I would have thought about that, remembering that happens on here before I messed with active sky. Still at 100%, so that's good. Alright, we'll be coming up on top of the center here pretty soon. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we are late. We're supposed to be here in 5 minutes. Still 18 minutes out. Chop and drop. Elevation set fuel, we have 7,400 pounds of fuel. Radar still on, which we don't need. Terrain, CAS check, clear landing data is set. Approach briefing is completed.
landed. Please also note that the aircraft toilets will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Alright, we are depressurizing, PSI 7.3, descent rate of 200 feet per minute. Cabin altitude 5,200 and descending as well. I don't know how I ended up being this late. It's weird. FedEx. Looks like Cessna 208's coming into Epley as well right now. Well, because the weather is jacked, it looks like I think I'm gonna just do 3-2 left is what I think we're gonna do. I can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't talking. I was sitting here trying to contemplate figuring out what was going on here. Let me see. No, we'll stick to the plan. I'm going to stay 1-4 left, 1-4 right. So good. It looks good here. Yeah, like I said, I just don't have any weather or the correct altimeter, so right now I'm just hitting B, so it'll get whatever altimeter it is, which happens to be 299.2. So I don't have any actual working weather. Late. Actually, we can still go 280. Grief, this thing acts very strange. I don't know why we get off the course. Starts acting weird. this thing is retarded. Stay on course. Makes no sense. Well, let me leave localizer at auto. Put that back to auto. It's gonna do it on its own. Just leave it on auto. See if it does what it's supposed to. This thing's gonna dance forever. Freaking thing is just bobbing all around the course. Yeah, I think something's wrong with 5.3 is what I believe. With the CRJ and 5.3, I don't think Aerosoft has fixed it or even plan on it. Let's go down to 6,000. Lights below 18. Below 10 seatbelt signs coming on. God, my mouse is ridiculous. Look at this stupid airplane. It still will not fly the course. Why are we off course like that? Makes no sense. No absolute sense to be off course. HDG mode all the way in. Yeah, that's what it will be. Alright, we have visual. I see the fuel. I think I'm going to just go manual. These folks get the cabin prepared. And I'm going to just fly it in myself. Runway 36. I can't do that there. Forgot about that. And it's actually not. Honestly, it's really only acting this way in P3 and V5.3 because I wasn't having these issues in 5.2. So I honestly believe that Aerosoft has to do some fixing on their stuff. That's what I think it is. Oh, I can't put that there. Alright. Get the FMC. Go flaps 1. Traffic, another traffic lane in here. Let me slow down. Oh, that's just a 208. We can get in front of him. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go 3.6. See if I'm in front of that 208. Yeah, we're gonna land 3.6. Heavily fuel traffic, SkyWest 5431 is 8 mile final runway 36, heavily fuel. There's a 208 on final right now. See if I can slow down enough for you. Flaps 23 green, we'll go flaps 30. Bring it in. Yeah, we're late as crud. We got to. We'll try. No, drink your speed. Alright, gear down. Let's get the nose light on the reversers.
1000.
Alright, it looks like he's already on a runway. Looks like he's exited as well. Right, overhead panel looks normal. Epley field traffic. Southwest 5431 is short final runway 36, Epley. Feels like we're coming here slow as molasses.
50. 40.
And it seems like it's moving very slow.
20.
I still end up floating that. I swear I feel like we're moving slow. Like very slow. Did I accidentally mess with the speed? I set normal rate. This is weird. Why is my speed off? That says I'm doing 70 knots on my PFD right there, and I'm not. I'm like pissed slow. Why did my speed tape get messed up? Ground speed says 14. Something's very strange here. I don't know. Epley field traffic, Southwest 5431, clear runway 36, taxi to the terminal, Epley field. Yeah, we landed, but it was weird. Look, it didn't even pick up the landing rate. I don't know what's going on. It's got very weird. Alright, flaps up. That's up. May have gotten, my speed tape may have gotten messed up from active sky getting jacked. Like I said, it's very weird how it's responding. For this thing to not record a landing rate is weird. Turn that off. Yeah, something's very strange about that. Even my speed right now, I have to like, something else must be going on with this scenery. So I'm at like almost 60% just to get the airplane moving. So something is definitely not right with this. Like that. Why is this doing that? I think it might be something with this terrain that's messed up, because this should not be going this slow and weaving all over the place. But it's weird because self-loading cargo isn't thinking that I'm on grass or anything. Where is my gate? I think it's around here, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Get it. I don't know where it's at, and I just want to get to the gate. Okay, did that thing with the jetways. You did that. I went in and deleted, because it was showing 2 jetways here at one point, and this morning I went in and changed it. Speed tape shouldn't be reading anything. Right, exactly. Well, when I landed, it was reading 60, and I was stopped. I was almost stopped, and it was still reading 60. That's what was strange. Could be 2, who knows. Yeah, there's no telling. I didn't actually land and take off from here before flying here, so I'm not sure if it's a scenery issue or what. What the heck is my following me car? Oh, there it goes. I think it might be something wrong with the terrain, because like I said, it shouldn't be my brake temps. Nothing's wrong with that. Oh, there we go. Moving now. Where is this guy taking me? He doesn't even know where to go. Okay, that's... Oh my goodness, you know what? Because I can't remember what his gate is at. Actually, I guess I could bring up the actual parking gates. 12 is on the top side. Okay, it's up here. Oh, it's over there. It's around here. Okay. Yeah, I think something's wrong with this scenery, though. I shouldn't have to move my speed to like 50 for it to do anything. Like right now, that's what I'm doing. Just to try to get this thing to turn. It's not even turning.
Contact flaps.
Yeah, I know.
Contact flaps. Contact
Scenery's
flaps.
messing up stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely close the sim out and restart this, because I have no traction. Like literally no traction. My nose wheel is turning and just kind of sliding around. Not really doing anything. This is crazy annoying. I can't really be mad because I don't think this, of course, this scenery wasn't created specifically for this airport, this sim. So it could be elevation issues that's messing with it as well. And look, she's not even paying attention. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I think this is gonna be the only flight I'm gonna do. I'll do that return leg after I figure this issue out. Cause I don't want to be dealing with this trying to leave here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do the one leg here and then do the others later. I'll do that last leg back to Houston later. Cause this is crazy. That thing is no way this shouldn't have got a landing rate.
Cabin crew, doors to manual, please. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors. Thank you.
Yeah, because earlier when I checked it, I was getting double jetways here, so I turned off one of the BGLs, hoping that that would fix it. And it did, but I don't know if that also could have messed with the, that could have messed with the ground for some odd reason. Can light off.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, we apologize for the slight delay in getting you to your destination, but you are now free to deboard and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
This is very strange. Very strange, very strange. I enjoyed the flight. I got to see. Yeah, I'm glad you did too, man. Thank you for stopping in. Like I said, I'll probably do the other leg here in an hour, so I got to figure out what's going on with the terrain that's causing my jet to move so sluggish across the ground. Even landing was weird. It just was very slow. It felt like I had the sim in, like I slowed down the rate on that for some odd reason. Appreciate you stopping in, FNL, man. Maybe you'll get to see you on the return leg. Not too sure. Got a Sun Country jet out here. Southwest taking off. Yeah, like I said, it could have also been my, it could have also been active sky closing, like I had it doing. That could have messed with it as well. D- not computed 95. See, we departed on time. I think I just didn't plan the time correctly. Yeah, I didn't plan my time correctly. Oh well, that's that. Oh, that Southwest jet was taking off. Oh, that's a Legion. I thought that was Sun Country at first. think we almost deboarded. Let's see. I don't have the yeah, see, I don't have my tape telling me. Let me see if I turn that back on. Why is that coming up? Oh, because I had that going earlier. Alright, we're getting the baggage unloaded. We already did the flight report. So this will be the last one. And like I said, I'm going to figure out my scenery here and I'll do the return leg shortly. Is the plan. Alright, well, other than that, folks, that's going to end it for this stream. And see you guys on the next one.